Feel the release when your body lets it, and push your body, release your body, should I say, a little further into the pose. As time goes on, you'll be then able to bring pillows out if you want and to rest onto your leg. This might not happen today or next week. But slowly, as we let our body open up, it lets us release. Deep breaths. We have 1 more minute in this pose on this side. Make sure your sit bones are grounded. If you are up high here, obviously your hands are supporting you, but if you have a block to try and release your head onto, just so that you're not holding any tension in your neck. Good work. Deep breaths. Feel free to make adjustments as you need. And we're going to roll up slowly. Use your hands to gently bring you back up to seated. And we're going to reset on the other side. So if you have all your props, move those over first. Set yourself up. Remember, one side will feel different from the other. You can double over on a pillow as well. Give it a bit more height. So turn towards your foot and then fold down into it. Now, if this isn't comfortable for you, also feel free to bend your knee. You don't have to have your legs straight. You can have your leg bent and fold into this. You have both legs bent. Find your pose, find what's comfortable for you, and release into it. Deep breaths. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Good work. And as you feel the body release, go a little bit further into the pose. Just creep in centimeter by centimeter. When you're ready, slowly use your hands, bring you back up. And then we're going to reset and come down the middle. So legs as wide as is comfortable for you. I'm not practicing the splits here, so listen to your body. Blocks in front of you. Hello. So breathe in to straighten. And then exhale to come forward. And let it all go. Again, you don't want to hold the tension in your head. So if a pillow or a block, also if straight legs isn't good for you, feel free to bend the legs. Stack the blocks if you need. Thoughts might come and go, let them pass, and just focus on your breath, slowing it down. If your house is nice and quiet, enjoy the quiet or enjoy the music, and try to remain present. Again, try and keep your sit bones on the ground and your inner thighs, you want to be turning them out the way so they're not collapsing in, they're out. You might do that with your hands if it helps you to actually roll the hips out, not the hips, the thighs. One more minute in this pose if you want to take it further. Deep breaths. Good work, everyone. I can see everyone really nice releasing and using their props as well. Canned goods are just as good as a block. When you're ready, bring yourselves back up. So we're going to set ourselves up for a pigeon pose in yin. This is actually called a swan. I find that funny. But okay, so to set ourselves up for pigeon, what we're going to do is bring ourselves into a plank first of all. Like it is a nice plank. Then bring your left knee up towards your left wrist and your left foot, it aims towards your right wrist, but it might not come anywhere close. You might be down here or you might be up here. Yogi's choice, whatever's comfortable for you. Remember, you're staying here. Wherever you are, make sure your foot is flexed to protect your knee. We're going to stay high for 1 minute, first of all. So set yourself up well. Release that back foot. If you don't feel enough of a stretch here, you can bring the toes up of the stretched back leg and bring your knee further away from you. So you see here, I'm bringing it away. That brings me a bit lower. Once you're comfortable with where the back leg is, release that foot. We're going to stay up high for 1 minute first of all. I'm just using my phone as a timer here. I'm not messaging anyone. My watch has stopped working. So we'll stay high for 1 minute. Roll your shoulders down your back. You can use your blocks to go underneath your bum, so you're sitting back onto it. Or your pillow, yogi's choice. You can use your blocks to come underneath your hands. Make the ground a bit higher, so you have more space in your chest. Deep breaths wherever you are. We're 30 seconds in already for our high pigeon. And then we're going to release into our pigeon for 2 further minutes when we come towards the end. Deep breaths here. You should feel this in the hip, the buttocks. You don't feel any strain in your knee. If you feel any strain in your knee, bring your foot closer towards your body and flex that foot. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to fold into our pigeon. So we're coming down towards the ground. Use whatever props you need. You might not need any props or not want any props, and fold all the way to the ground. Or blocks. Again, you can put the blocks underneath your hip. You can't see your turn, so you can see the other leg, what I mean by the block under the hip, if that works. Yeah, that works for you. Release down to the ground, and we'll be here for 2 minutes. Deep breaths, breathing into the space. Feel it release. To go into it further, bring your back length, the long leg, onto your toes, lift your knee, bring it further back. You need more of a release. Good work. Lovely pigeons, everyone. Really nice. Try and relax your shoulders. Try and bring some stillness. Make yourself comfortable as you can be, and breathe into the hip or wherever you feel the sensation. We're here for 30 more seconds. If you want to take it further, take it further now. Good work. Come out of the pose, nice and slow. Bring your feet in front of you to windshield wipe out those legs. Nice and slow. Open up your chest. Good work. Reset to the other side. So start yourself up in your plank or half plank. And bring the other foot in. So right knee towards right ankle, right foot towards left wrist, not ankle, wrist. So it might not come anywhere close. The long legs, the left leg, lift onto your back toes to bring your knee further back, wherever's comfortable for you. Step yourself up. As I said, if you need the block to come underneath, to sit down into this pose. We're going to stay high for 1 minute. Draw your shoulders out of your ears. We're staying high. Perfect, nice, proud pigeon. Again, you have your blocks in your hand. Bring it round closer to you. Releases the tension out of your neck. We're 30 seconds in. Deep breaths. And we're going to release down, sleeping pigeon, all the way down to the ground, or wherever's fast, comfortable for you, with your blocks, so that you can release into this pose. Make adjustments as you need, and then find stillness. We're here for 3 minutes. Good work, everyone. Just over 1 more minute in this pose. So if you want to take it further, lift that back leg, bring that knee further away from your body, and then release. Only go as far as comfortable for you. Listen to your body. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Don't hold any tension. Maybe swallow. Get ready to relax the jaw. When you're ready, come up, use your hands to ease out of it, curl your toes, bring your scalps, ease your way back onto your bum, and windshield wiper out those legs. Good work. Okay, so we're going to bring a bit more movement into our class now. So we're going to move to our yang. So I'd like you to stand nice and slowly and make your way to the top of the mat. You won't need your pillow, but you may need your blocks, so keep them nearby. Okay, first of all, we're setting ourselves up to our mountain pose. So we ground our feet either together or hip distance apart, yogi's choice. Lift your toes, plant every toe into the ground. Lift the heel, plant that heel, feel all four sides connect. Engage the calf muscles, the kneecaps, the quads, the glutes, so we're in, belly button to spine, roll your shoulders down your back, crown of the head to the ceiling, palms facing forward. Deep breath here. And release. Next, inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as generously as you need. You can use your blocks here as well, if that makes the ground easier for you. Or release to the ground. Deep breaths. Let it go, hold, do a few yeses and a few no's with your head. Release out the tension. Breathe in, halfway lift. The halfway lift, crown the head is clearing the front of you, tailbones behind you. You're looking straight down. I'm just going to come and look at this one. So you're looking straight down to the mat. Spine is straight. Good work. Exhale, release down. Bend your knees to your knees, plant your hands, step or hop back into plank or half plank. Stay here for a second, wherever you are. Then we come down, chaturanga. So you come knees, chest, chin, or in one move, onto your toes. Keep your elbows close to your body, all the way down to the ground. Release the feet, push up, cobra. Good work, deep breaths. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Good work. Curl your toes. Push back to tabletop or straight into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. The first downward dog for the class. Bring some stillness. Lift. Sorry. Ground through the left foot. Lift the right leg high. Bring it through and plant it between your hands. You might need some help getting that foot there. Plant it down. Now you have the choice to drop the back knee if you wish, or keep it high. We're in a lunge here. If you have blocks, you can have them in front of you to bring the ground closer to you. If not, you're here. We are going to lift up into a high lunge. Make sure your knee is above your ankle, your placement. Look forward, breathe in, hands up. Sit back into that lunge. So your body should be straight line down the middle. If it's hard, make sure you can bend that back knee to bring the alignment. Always remember you can release the back knee to the ground. Now we're going to straighten the legs. In a moment, so we breathe in, straighten both legs. Exhale, cactus. I'll turn forward so you can see what I mean by cactus. Opening up the elbows, opening up the chest. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus. Bend the front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus. Shoulder blades are pulling together. Go with your own breath. Straightening up on the inhale. On the exhale, cactus. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus. Palms face forward when you're cactusing. 2 more. When you're ready, bring your hands back down to the ground. Take that right foot, kick it up high. Then bring it back down to meet the other one. Come back forward into plank or half plank. All the way down. Up for cobra. Deep breath here. Push back onto the knees or straight into downward facing dog. Look forward, hop or step your way to the top of the mat. Keep your head low. On your next inhale, hands up, look up, little back bend, and hands to heart center. Good work. We're going to do that again on the other side. Can I just get a thumbs up, make sure everyone can hear me and everything's okay? Perfect. Good work, guys. Okay, so reset our mountain pose. Shoulders back and down, crown of the head to the ceiling, palms facing forward. Glutes in and engage. Breathe in, hands up, look up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees as generously as you need. Let the head go here for a second. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head to the ring in front of you, vision straight down, tailbone point to the ring behind you. On your next exhale, release. Plant your hands, step or hop back into plank or half plank. Hold for a breath cycle. Release all the way to the ground. Now you have a yogi's choice to come to cobra or up dog. If you're doing up dog, you go forward onto your toes, chaturanga, hover, and then come onto the tops of your feet. If you come to cobra, you come all the way down to the ground and up. Yogi's choice. Listen to your body. Deep breath wherever you are. Make sure your shoulders are out of your ears. Curl your toes. Either come to tabletop or straight back into downward facing dog. This time, ground that right heel towards the ground. Really plant it. Kick that left leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Plant the left foot between the right hands. Help it if you need to. Use your blocks if you need. Drop that right knee if you need. Otherwise, keep it high. Chest proud. Make sure your knee is put into the midline. Look forward. Next inhale, hands up. Into your high lunge. Bend that front knee. Make sure it's bent 90 degrees over your ankle. Good work. Next inhale. Straighten that front leg. Reach your hands up high. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Opening up that chest. Inhale up. Straighten those legs. Exhale, cactus. Follow your own breath. Deep breaths. Two more. Last one. Bend your knee, bring your hands back down, plant those hands, fingers wide, kick that left leg high, three-legged dog. Bring both feet together, plank or half plank, cobra or down dog, up dog, sorry. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Look forward, hop or step your way to the top of the mat, keep your head low. Next inhale, hands up, look up. Little back bend and hands to heart center. Good work. Okay, we're going to come wide. So feet nice and wide, toes facing forward. Good work. Surprisingly how warm this room is. Okay. So we're going to we're going to fold forward. So first of all, you have your options of your positionings. It might just be easier to keep your hands on your hips for this pose. And then as you're ready, breathe in, tip up, looking back, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. You need to see what I was doing there. I went back first and then hinge at the hips, forward. Now release the hands wherever you are. If you have your blocks, use your blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Good work. Good work. You don't want to be hanging at this point. So if you can't bring your hands to the ground, bring them to the legs. Use support. Okay, so we're going to turn our right foot to face the top of the mat. Then our left foot is going to face towards the top right-hand corner of the mat. We're staying low. So feet are turning. We're then going to move our body towards our right leg. If you have blocks, use them. We're setting up for a pyramid pose, but we're coming into it from a wide leg. So right foot is facing forward. You can have your hands here or blocks. We're over our right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, release as far as is comfortable for you. Head towards the knee. Deep breath here. Let me just check on you. If you can, try and keep that front leg straight. Stay there. And then release back into the middle. So turn your feet so they're parallel towards the long edge of the mat. And then turn your feet to the left. So left foot faces the top of the mat. Right foot faces the top corner of the mat. Feel free to bring your feet in a little bit closer if you need. Then breathe in to straighten the spine. And then exhale to fold. Bring the head closer. Deep breath here. Keep an eye, everyone. If you have your blocks or your canned goods, use them to bring the floor closer to you. Or use the support of your leg. Good work, everyone. Then release back into the middle. Turn your feet to face the long edge of the mat. Last pose we're going to do here is place your right hand underneath your nose. Lift your left hand high. Look up towards your left thumb. Right hand on the floor, open up to the left. Deep breaths here. If that's too much, you can bring your left hand onto the bottom of your back. Release, place your left hand underneath your nose. Right hand opening up towards the ceiling. Good work. Release. Bring your hands back onto your hips. Engage your core and bring yourself back up to standing. Heel toe your feet back into it. Good work. We're going to bring ourselves onto the floor for the last part of our class. So, with your back on the floor. Oh. Now, if you want, you can put the pillow underneath your head. That's absolutely fine if that's what you want. And we're going to do a couple of supine twists. So bring your knees up into your chest first of all and give them a hug. Then with your two knees, we're going to take your knees over towards your right hand side. If you can, release them towards the ground. If they don't come anywhere close, that's fine. If you have blocks as well, you can use the blocks to support where they land. Nice twist here. Keep both shoulders on the ground and then look towards the left. So knees are towards the right, you're looking towards the left. Bring your knees back into center, give them a hug. You can close your eyes and just listen to my voice. Bring the two knees towards the left. Both shoulders on the ground and look towards the right. If you want, you can open up your hands all the way for a T. Deep breaths here. When you're ready, bring your knees back into your chest. Give them a hug. Give them a little kiss. Thank you, legs. You worked very hard. They did a good job today. You gave them some love with their yoga. And when you're ready, in your own time, release your legs onto the ground. Heels on the ground, toes rolling out. Arms on the ground, palms facing up. Deep breaths, feel the ground support you. This is Shavasana. This is our last pose. It's the time to absorb the work you've done. Be thankful for the time that you've given yourself and your body. If you're anywhere near me, you can listen to the rain pouring down outside, and we are in the comfort of our own homes. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Absorb your practice. Now you have a choice. You are at home. You can stay in this Shavasana as long as you like. I will not be, if you stay still, I will not be telling you to get up. This is absolutely your choice, your practice. If you are ready to conclude the practice, slowly we will roll onto our side. Use the hands to bring ourselves up into a seat. It might be nice to bring the pillow to sit on for your tailbone. your sit bones. Nice and slow, there's no panic, and feel free to stay where you are if that's what you'd like to do. Roll your shoulders down your back, palms onto your knees. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring your hands together in prayer. Bow your heads. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more last breath together as a class, virtually. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Namaste. Good work, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to unmute yourself if you want to have a chat or say anything. If you need to run, that's absolutely fine as well. And it's loving to see some people staying in their Shavasana as well, because stay there as long as you can. If you have nowhere to be, try and keep that feeling that you have now at the end of that class, keep that warm, fuzzy feeling, and try and keep it going as long as you can through the day. Happy Friday, everyone.
Thanks, Catherine. Have a nice weekend.
And have a lovely weekend. Take care. Stay dry.
Thank you.
Bye.